Hello, Connective. Welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Comment, like, and subscribe without smashing anything. And let's get into this energy. This is a collective reading for Scorpio. Scorpio, we are doing the readings a little bit different. We are using a lot of the same cards, but a little bit of a different order. And I feel like maybe using cards we didn't use before. Just going to get these three and then we'll pull the other cards, see what's going on. We're not going for jumpers. We might do it sometime. Wow. All the same cards have been coming up for all these signs and you get hostilities. You know, I was just thinking about that card the other day and how I hadn't seen it for a while. Should have known it would come out on a Scorpio reading. That is weird. It's just weird. Anyway, let's see what else is going on here. All right, so we got this one. This Eight of Swords upside down. Ten of Pentacles. Huh, okay. I feel like Pisces just got Five of Cups, but it was upside down. Using two different tarot decks in the hopes that, well, not in the hopes of, but for the possibility of the same card coming out twice. That's what card I thought that was when it came out upside down. I thought that Eight of Swords was the Empress, just because of the way it looked. It was all shiny. We got Judgment again. Wow. Okay, let's Two of Cups again. Okay, so I do want to pull the rest of the cards, but we're gonna talk about these for just a second. So we have the Law of Cause and Effect. Change your beliefs, change your life. So this is sort of what people have been getting, not quite in this form. They're manifestation cards. I believe that card is trying to help you manifest, but your belief system's messing you up. We got hostilities, and then we have Go For It, which is New Moon in Aries, but it's upside down, which is a pause card, which people have been getting, mostly because they're at the end of a situation and they're still healing. They're not ready to move forward, or there's something that they need to do to move forward. I don't think that's what your pause card is about. Yeah. You're going to need a little bit more than direction to move forward. So some beliefs, I think, are getting in your way, which is what I got from that cause and effect card. And I think you are trying to grow your abundance. It may not necessarily be money. This is something that's supposed to be, but either you're taking it too seriously or you're still caught like in an old energy. Pulled out for a start when I said old energy. But it's with the Two of Cups. So there is a possibility too that you're trying to manifest love, but you're probably just trying to manifest a lot of things. I think to a certain extent everybody is. They're either seeing some stuff in their lives they don't like, they don't want that anymore, or they're lacking something, they just want something different, something new, something better, something to look forward to, kind of thing. I think there's a lot of people out there that are growing and healing. And I think that this could be you as well, because so typically this Eight of Swords is kind of like a woman who's like, she's like in a self-imposed prison. She's tied up and like blindfolded, but she has all these swords around her. Like she could cut herself loose, right? But we have her next to this Bravery card. She's upside down too. So self-imposed prison, maybe, maybe not, right? But we still need bravery to get out of it. Then we have this Hostility card, and we have this Go For It card, but it's upside down. It's like acting, but not, right? I don't think that this is so much action. I think this is more cerebral. I think that the law of cause and effect, even if it is something that's being returned to you in action, is something that's coming from your own, like, inside, Scorpio. As a Scorpio, you probably have the power to do that anyway. But then we've got like this Empress card here, which, you know, is almost kind of coming off like the High Priestess, these two cards, which, you know, again, if you're a Scorpio, you kind of got that going on already. And then you've got like, you know, if you're an empath or a light worker, if you're a light worker, your energy system is going to be a little bit bigger. You're going to draw things to you. You'll just pull on stuff. And so a lot of times, if for some reason we don't have inside of us what we need to kind of get like what we want, this Two of Cups, we pull like whatever. I was going to say the next best thing. But the next best thing is pretty much all that we're capable of. We've got this Five of Cups with these, you know, 3 cups tipped over and then these 2 cups behind us, but the 2 cups are upright, but we don't see them because they're behind us next to open up. I feel like this is us. Like, we are the ones that need to be brave so that maybe we're, like I said, maybe we're not in a self-imposed prison. Maybe we are. Maybe we have to be brave to get out of the self-imposed prison and that's why it's upside down. But maybe not. Maybe we didn't put ourselves in this prison, but we still have to be brave to get ourselves out. I mean, this is a story that is plausible, right? And then we have this Give next to this Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is kind of us thinking about money in old terms. And I feel like that's part of where the hostilities are coming from. You know, I always say that the hostilities, sometimes the inner hostilities, are just us blocking ourselves from abundance, which is actually here. And this is actually like telling us to celebrate our abundance. This says recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small. What I feel like is a separate message, because at the same time, like I said, we might not be able to give ourselves credit where it's due. We might not be able to necessarily, these might be big steps for us being brave, you know, celebrating abundance, especially if we don't really have it. I feel like we have to give a little bit to receive. I feel like we're hoarding right now and it's causing this block kind of thing. And then I feel like this open up with this Five of Cups is kind of like, you know, possibly us maybe needing to do some shadow work, maybe need to give up some stuff that's keeping us in despair, because it's changing our perception of our past and what, I was going to say what really happened, but at least to the point to where we can't look at it in a positive light, so we can't move towards this Two of Cups, which is our fresh start. We're still kind of looking at things in a way that we used to look at them in the past, and we're a little bit better than that now. Because of the law of cause and effect, we've changed to a certain degree that we know necessarily when we're not helping ourselves out, even if we don't know how to help ourselves out. And then we have this Judgment next to lighten up. And I feel like in order to do that, in order to truly like go to that next step, we have to let, it doesn't always have to be bad. We have a way we can look at it a different way. We can look at it a better way. We can just decide that life does have its ups and downs, and that's balance. We don't have to look at it as like one big tragedy and then get stuck on it and then have to heal from it. We could truly look at it a different way. And then, like I said, celebrate this abundance is still here. So it's not just about the relationship. It's about I was going to say the Empress, but I think you're the Empress. You might not be. You might be the Scorpio, and the Empress might be who's coming towards you to help you lighten up, you know, as part of the Judgment, which is the balance of your karma, and then that brings the Two of Cups and the fresh start. I mean, it's a possibility that you only have to do half the work, and then the other person kind of shows you the other half. It's a huge possibility, but you will have to in some way be brave. You will have to in some way give. I don't necessarily think giving anything up. I think this is more of you bettering yourself, letting go of anything. It's going to be of the hostilities. You're going to be giving that up, so that you can open up to better things, open up to looking forward, putting yourself in the vibration of where the reward that's waiting for you is in, so that you can receive it. Because that fresh start has already been promised. It's the law of cause and effect. It's balance. So just keep that in mind. Remember, lighten up. Just coast on that if that's all you can remember. And give. Just give. Give what you want to get back. Again, relationships aren't about people giving you. You already know that. You just need to be reminded that if you're giving freely, it feels better to you too as well. So keep that in mind, Scorpio. Until we meet again.